Good day, dear colleagues. My name is Vadim Mavrin. I'm from Russia. I will show to you two short presentations. The first presentation is the presentation of my colleagues. Now they are in another conference, so we couldn't arrive to here. Analysis of cities' transport system status and functioning in Russia indicates that its stability and security have been declining every year because of rapid growth rates of automobilization to a level of infrastructure development of road network. These trends persist despite the measures taken to ensure transport safety, as well as the fact that the level of automobilization in Russia is far from similar indicators in Europe. Infrastructure development, in particular road network, should outperform or at least match the changes of automobilization level for the safe functioning of the transport system. It is extremely difficult to forecast the change in intensity of vehicular traffic on the road network of the city due to the reconstruction of road sections, the reconstruction of new centers of attraction, residential areas, since it is necessary to take into account the large number of stochastic factors. Since the road network in main parts of large cities was formed when traffic hasn't existed there yet, its configuration isn't designed for the current traffic. Besides, most of the streets and roads are not subject to reconstruction. The main drawback of such road network configuration is a large number of road sections with limited visibility, such as driveways and exit roads, turns and U-turns. The main elements that limit visibility are buildings and structures, relief of the sections and green plantations. To ensure safety in limited visibility road sections, the following methods are used. Reconstruction of the existing city road network, removing obstacles limiting visibility from road sides fully or partially, and installation of convex safety mirrors. It is necessary to consider in more detail the method of installation of convex safety mirrors. Modern convex safety mirrors is a universal and indispensable tool used to ensure a high degree of traffic safety on the city highways in conditions of limited visibility on the roadways. Since the visibility can be limited by various factors, 3 types of sections with limited visibility were chosen for the study. Driveway to the local road with green plantations limiting visibility. Driveway to the local road with an obstacle that limits visibility, and U-turn with limited visibility. To confirm the hypothesis of the necessity for taking measures to improve traffic safety in road sectors with limited visibility, a video of traffic was conducted. Data analysis was performed using the online analytical processing technology of multidimensional data analysis. After analysis, the most dangerous sections were selected for the construction of simulation models and conducting further experiments. The best way to build this simulation model is to use special software tool. While modeling with the special software, such factors were taken into account as traffic flow rate, flow density, average speed, and traffic tie-ups. The values of these factors were determined on the basis of the field observation processed data. The observation was carried out with 15 minutes intervals during normal load of the city road network and at peak load of city road network during rush hours. In the first stage of modeling, road section schemes were built which can have a high probability of an accident in conditions of limited visibility. For this purpose, 2 basic models were constructed. One of them dealt with U-turn in conditions of limited visibility. The other worked with leaving the local road to the main road. Verification and validation was performed for these models, so the model mapped the real system. The second stage was to conduct a series of experiments with the models both on the initial road network state and after application of various security increasing methods. The simulation results showed that the most effective way to improve safety and reduce accident risk is in road sections with limited visibility is the installation of convex safety mirrors. We calculated possibility to reduce accident risk of road priority non-observance due to the old methods. The best solution is the reconstruction of road network. However, the cost of such a solution is 10 times greater than the cost of the other two methods, and often carry-out reconstruction isn't possible. The optimal solution is to install convex safety mirrors. Calculations show that accidents risk can be reduced by 43%, decreasing to 76 accidents or 14.3% of all traffic accidents caused by drivers. The total number of road accidents could be reduced by 5.3%. Thank you very much for your attention. My second presentation.
Kolega Vadim, Mavrin ima još jedan rad pod nazivom Eusage Simulation Modeling for Improvement of Safety Management Regulated Pedestrian Crossing. Da saslušamo i ovaj rad.
The road transport is one of the most important means of transport and is indispensable to the development of commerce and industry. But personal mobility and automobilization also impose enormous costs, especially in cities. The well-known litany of costs includes air and noise pollution, neighborhood fragmentation from new and expanded expressways, and reduction in road safety. Transport is a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, second after the industry, and their dynamics is higher than that of any other energy-generating sector. With that, the share of automotive transport exhaust is over 90% of direct transport exhaust, and it is increasing in most countries due to growing transportation volumes. In large cities, the atmospheric pollution comes mainly from automotive transport. According to the report, Global Status Report on Road Safety of World Health Organization, almost half of all deaths on the world's roads are among those with the least protection: motorcyclists, pedestrians, and cyclists. This report shows that insufficient attention is paid to the needs of pedestrians, cyclists, and motorcyclists. The concept of transport development includes measures to both public transport development and ensuring safety of pedestrians, cycling, and routes traffic flow. In this case, traffic light control is an important instrument of traffic management. To provide road safety, the traffic lights are put into places where road accidents are expected. To analyze the situation on city roads and to optimize the management of the transport system of the city, it is necessary to make field surveys of the most problematic sites of the road network. The field surveys consist in fixing specific conditions and indicators of traffic actually occurring during a predetermined time period. The field surveys are the only way to obtain reliable information about the condition of the roads and allow an accurate characterization of existing traffic and pedestrian flows. Currently, in Russia, the Safe City program is implemented. This is the complex program which must meet the basic safety requirements shown in the modern city with the help of video surveillance access control systems, the management system of housing and communal services, organizational activities. Within the program, until the end of this year, 1,020 video cameras will be installed in Nabережные city. This will provide the possibility of both obtaining in real time the necessary information for making adequate managerial decisions and adjustment strategies for long-term development of the transport system. The analysis revealed that place of high concentration of road accidents related to accidents with pedestrian and cyclist is Prospect Chulman. The reason is that traffic flow density and speed are high and pedestrian light controlled crossing are absent. With all, a significant part of the prospect borders on the places of permanent rest of the townspeople. Besides, in this part of the city, there are schools, kindergartens, fitness centers. To monitoring of traffic and pedestrian flows, we have chosen 3 unregulated pedestrian crossings located in the immediately vicinity of the sports facilities, schools, kindergartens. As a result of the research found that average speed of traffic flow is about 50-65 kilometers per hour. When moving with the traffic flow, rate of braking distance is about 40 meters. Separating strip with green spaces throughout the prospect and low light restrict visibility for drivers. These factors are very dangerous for crossing pedestrians. Video, please. The site simulation model was constructed for its more detailed analysis. The model takes into account geometry of road network site, traffic flow density, pedestrian movement intensity. Okay, next slide. We have offered the following hypothesis. Installation of a traffic light with a button will reduce the risk of pedestrian accidents and at the same time not significantly affect the speed of traffic on this site. In non-steady flow of pedestrians, most of which are children, this solution will reduce the influence of the conditions of behavioral factors on safety of crossing the roadway. At the same time, traffic light control of crossing will increase the driver distraction and will affect slightly on average values of parameters of traffic flow. Optimization experiment on the model is based on the meta-heuristic. This experiment determined convenient traffic light control, which allowed to increase pedestrian safety and to decrease traffic flow density. The result of the experiment show that installation of a traffic light with a button increases average density of the traffic flow at 13%, reduces the average speed of the traffic flow at 1.4%. In this case, the probability of accident is reduced by 57% on the side of road. Thank you very much for your attention.